gentlemen, let's hear a round of applause for our fourth contestant tonight, Susan Jacinta Moses!
My name is Susie Moses. I'm Jewish, I have bipolar disorder, and I want to be a comedian. So basically I'm a cliche. I know what you're thinking. Boy, does she work out? You're right, tram step. And I'd like to thank my fellow passengers, for without them I wouldn't get up that step. My hair, it's a side effect of the bipolar medication. It's insecure, so it's trying to curl up in the fetal position. And the nose, I'm very proud of it. Groucho Marx lent it to me for the show. An acquaintance told me that in today's world you need to specialise. So I looked at the 7 deadly sins and I decided to specialise in sloth and gluttony. My therapy's going well. My psychiatrist says that our sessions bring out the comedian in him. He's just added a space on his bill for tips. At work, I respond well to feedback. A manager told me that I was an overcharger for incompetence. I replied, "How much should I be charging?" It took me 16 years of therapy to come up with that reply. At a performance review, I was told that I used to be a Group 2 person. They'd only used me for Group 1 person was not available, but I was becoming a Group 666 person. They'd only use me if everyone else died. That's okay, I'm patient. It took me 16 years of therapy to come up with that reply. At the same performance review, I grabbed for a Tim Tam for comfort. The manager said, "Don't eat that, you're fat enough as it is." And then told me he could feel the floor vibrate as I walked down the corridor. It's strange. He's dead now. I didn't do it. It's ironic, he choked on a Tim Tam. I resigned as I felt the need to go somewhere where I'd be treated worse. I became a software tester. My role was to find faults in other people's work. It was a welcome change. Do any of you in the audience find relationships very confusing? I do. When my boyfriend broke up with me by sending me a letter from England, it read that I was a bully, intolerant, made him feel emasculated, impotent, and couldn't cook. And this greatly upset me as I'd asked him to describe me in 10 words or less, and that was 12. Oh, so good evening. You've been a wonderful audience, and I'm Susie Moses. Thank you very much.
There's got to be some way you can generate extra funding for the lab, Doc.
You're right, Linus.
Papa, stop! Don't move. I have just worked out how you can pay for the bill.
By inventing a new ideas that will revolutionize human civilization as we know it?
No, by joining the lookalike talent agency. You are dead ringer for Barry Hall.
The notorious AFL footballer. He recently retired, but he's still one of the biggest names in the league.
Yeah, people would hire you to go to their parties.
All you'd have to do is put on a football Guernsey and pretend to be a dumb, beer-guzzling footy yobbo. We'd have to teach you how to speak with an Aussie accent, of course. Say cheese!
Don't be absurd. I have an IQ of 167. I have 5 doctorates. I will not pretend to be some Neanderthal man. Besides, who would actually pay someone just to look like a celebrity?
I just made a Facebook page called Barry Hall Lookalike. It already has 527 likes, and your weekends are booked for the next 6 months.
Oh, tell me this isn't happening.
Desperate times call for desperate measures, Papa.
Speaking of measures, it is time to meet our 5th and final contestant for tonight's show. So please put your hands together for Anthony Janot!
I'm Anthony, for anybody who hasn't noticed. It's okay, I'm okay with it. I'm fat. I'm a fatty boomba. I'm Postman Fat with his black and white fat. I'm the fat man. Be-bup-bup-butt-up fat. But up fat. I've tried to fix it. I've tried to go to the gym. It's hard to go to the gym when you look like me because I can't really do anything without having some really fit personal trainer type come over and say something like, nah, buddy, you're doing it all wrong. If you're doing it right, you should feel it hurt right in here. And I think I was doing it that way, and it did hurt, and that's why I stopped. My gym's horrible. Its slogan, right, is be yourself, only better. I wish that would be more accurate. I wish that would say, be yourself, only better at picking up heavy I'm feeling more comfortable about the way I look though. I was reading a newspaper, right? And they said that over the next 3 years, statistically, 70% of the population is going to be overweight. So you're looking at the future, mother... Future looks good. I was fat before it got cool, guys. Oh, God. What else can I tell you about? I'll tell you this. I recently went back to uni and I'm meeting a lot of 18-year-olds, and on their Facebook profiles, they'll often put something along the lines of, I live to party, or partying's what I do best. One of these kids recently put on their Facebook a song, and they said, this describes me, and it said, all I do is party, ha, 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 ha. All I do is party, ha, 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 ha. All day, all night, all I do is party, ha, 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 ha. And I think that's a lie. I don't think that guy's getting a phone call from his mum. Hey, Terry, your grandma just died and the funeral's on Sunday. Sorry, all I do is party, ha, ha. Oh, there'll be beer there. Oh, well, I'm in. That's me, guys. Thank you.
Now we've come to the part of the show where we analyse the data to determine which comedian got the most laughter as measured by the Krackup meter. Hans is processing the results right now.
Papa, you need to start practicing.
It's not fair. This kind of thing never happened to Albert Einstein.
Einstein could pay his bills. On 9.8 decibels, please welcome back to the stage, Susie Jacinta Moses. An average of 12.9, Steve Theoclito. On 13.5, Anthony Janot. Now, welcome back to the stage, our top two contestants for tonight, Bobby McCumber and Doug Gordon. Our second biggest score for tonight was 15.1. But ladies and gentlemen, on 17.0, please go crazy for the winner of tonight's Krackup Lab, Doug Gordon. We'll be hearing from Doug again in a few weeks for our grand final. But let's hear another round of applause for all our contestants tonight. And that's all we've got time for.
Hey, Linus, I think I have the formula for humour.
Say something funny then.
It's jokes about body image, like, you're skinny, ha ha.
Keep working on it, Doc. Until next week, get cracking, Melbourne. Good night.